damn it. Why does everything I touch go to shit?
Is your air on?
No, it's the wind.
Damn.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Keystone Film Review.
Yes.
Well, we need to put 2 reviews in that?
Double reviews.
Keystone Film Review. We saw Come On. Directed by Mike Mills, written by Mike Mills, who is known for Beginners and 20th Century Women and other such films. Starring Joaquin Phoenix, Gabby Hoffman, Woody Norman, and Scoot McNairy. This is an A24 movie. I'm obsessed. Glenn,
Yes.
you went into this not knowing a single thing other than Joaquin Phoenix was in it.
Completely blind.
What did you think?
Oh my goodness. Yeah, like we said there just now, completely blind, didn't watch a trailer, didn't know anything about it. I didn't even know it was A24, to be honest.
Yeah.
So that was a sweet, succulent surprise upon my eye sockets. Yeah, man, this movie, I'm not gonna lie, it kind of made me feel things. Sort of as up and coming uncle. Well, it already happened, but still up and coming anyway.
Not with the age of the nephew.
Not the age of the the kid in here, but my nephew's 3 years old, so this was kind of like a little bit of a glimpse of what I've got to look to into the future. And even if it's not even like an uncle-nephew like a relationship, I mean, you yourself, I'm sure, kind of felt some things.
Oh,
too.
Sometimes you just see a movie at the exact right time.
Yeah.
And for those of you who don't know, I became a dad this year. Again, not uncle-nephew situation, but with the plot of this film, it was kind of like he was a dad. For those of you who don't know, it is about this uncle who watches his nephew of his not estranged sister, but they haven't been talking for a while. So he watches his nephew as she kind of takes care of some things. And good golly, Miss Molly.
Mm-hmm. Good golly.
Good golly. Yeah, it makes you feel things. And it kind of made me really, in a way, excited for the good and bad of fatherhood.
Mm-hmm.
Because, it's the bonding. You can't bond with someone when it's 100% good. Is it on? It's just the wind, I'm telling you.
That's crazy. It sounds like it's going right through these vents. Anyway, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. But it's something when you go through like tumultuous moments in a relationship, it kind of makes your relationship stronger. So, this really did kind of put me in the mindset of this is going to be me down the road. I'm looking forward to having these weird, whack conversations where somehow this kid teaches me something.
Yeah.
It was just really cool, and it really, I really connected with it in that way. Again, maybe it's because I saw it now instead of when I wasn't a dad or an uncle.
There's definitely, if you're not in some sort of relationship with another person like that, whether it being father, son, mother, daughter, whatever, uncle and nephew, I feel like it's definitely not going to hit as hard for like the regular person like that. But if you have a relationship like that, or at least going to be experiencing it in the future, this definitely is going to hit you a little harder.
Yeah, it could if you have fond memories of your uncle or father or mother or aunt. Do you say aunt or aunt?
I say aunt.
Aunt, yeah, that's southeastern Pennsylvanian. Everyone's like, oh, it's aunt. Well, I don't want to sound like I'm a fucking pretentious mother.
To me, I do want to say aunt, but now it's just been, I've already committed so long.
Aunt.
It's aunt now.
She's tiny and she's got 6 legs.
And now I'm old enough where I don't call anybody aunt. So I'd barely use it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I think if you were on the kid end of that relationship, it could hit just as well. But if you grew up with no one and you have no one, essentially if you're alone, this might not hit the same for you, which I hope everyone has someone. But it's a very touching film. I really enjoyed the kind of, it's not really documentary style, but Joaquin Phoenix's character is they never say outright, but he's probably for NPR or something. He's like a radio host for some kind of like philanthropic venture or whatever.
Yeah.
So he's interviewing kids to see what they think about the future and everything. So it's kind of done like he's examining what kids think while he's learning to how to be around his nephew,
his own kin.
Yeah, so I really liked that back and forth where it would have scenes with them and then cut to the interviews, where it was like kids kind of teaching him things and saying things that were deep, and kids can be deep sometimes. Kids are raw and unfiltered and sometimes little shitheads, but God, if sometimes they're not deep as hell with their deep cuts and just straight unknowing knowledge that they have. Yeah.
Just random. Watch out, Gandhi. This little kid, he's spitting something over here.
He's spitting fire.
Sure, a little bit of saliva in there, and maybe a little bit of sickness, but he's got some fire.
Boogers, licking doorknobs and stuff.
I mean, just besides the relationship factor, I mean, this movie, it was just beautiful. Whether or not the cinematography, the black and white was a choice that I'm very glad they chose, because you don't really get to see many black and whites, at least nowadays, obviously.
Yeah.
So it was nice to see that and not really get distracted by colors or anything, and just focusing on the story itself and just the sounds of things too, because the kid walks around with the recorder all the time, just listening and not filming, but recording everything. So you got a lot of that just basically by just not having any color in it.
Yeah, I was going to say that. Cool. First of all, it feels like black and white is making a bit of an artistic comeback,
especially with A24s.
With A24, there's a huge there's a lot of high profile movies this year alone that are black and white. We got Belfast, which we reviewed. Joel Coen's The Tragedy of Macbeth that's coming out. I'm sure there's others that I'm just forgetting at the moment, but it's making a huge comeback. It's not just the odd art house movie where you could call this an art house movie, but art house movies are kind of mainstream nowadays in a good way. Like they're accessible for people. It's not just like, oh, did you see that black and white French film?
Oh, of course.
Where people just rub their lips, breathless. I'm talking
holding onto a little barista.
But the black and white really does help you focus on the relationship and the dialogue and the audio design. It's taking away color really adds or detracts, adds. It takes away the distractions.
Yeah.
So I really loved it. It's a beautiful
makes
film.
you feel like you're more there, or at least kind of like this is more of a memory in a way.
Yes,
so
which is a running theme throughout.
They're creating these memories together, and we're kind of in it as if it was a memory already, sort of in a way.
Damn, Glenn.
Did you watch this movie?
Why
is your breath so bad?
I don't know. Did you watch this movie though?
I didn't watch this movie.
Well, no, I'm just saying you rarely have things like you say good things. Rarely is it that profound though.
Yeah, no, I'm getting a little philosophical here.
I love talking about movies with you, but it's rare that you get philosophical like that. So goddamn,
I agree a lot and say things look good.
Let's just give him a round of applause.
All right. But no, this movie it definitely hit me in a way more than really any movie has this year, at least. It was really good, really kind of heartbreaking in a way, but also heartwarming also. Just really, like I said, makes you look forward to what time you have with the people that you're kind of raising in a way.
I mean, it reminded me a lot of visiting my mom's family when I was growing up. My mom's family is from California. I was born in California, moved out to Pennsylvania when I was 3. But like there were times where like we would go out there for like a month vacation to just stay with them, and then just be absolutely devastated when we had to leave. So it definitely hits home that way, where you're just like, you spend a lot of time with these people day in, day out, and then you just have to leave, and you just have to. Like there's no saying, oh, we're going to stay here now. No, our life is back in Pennsylvania. So it's reminded me a lot of that. So it is definitely a film that will make you feel nostalgic for your own life.
Yeah.
So
100%. And everybody was fantastic in it, especially the kid. I can't hold my poop.
Can't hold it.
What an Oscar-worthy line, honestly.
Yes.
But everybody was great in this, and it was just such a fantastic movie to make you get deep in the feels.
Yeah.
I didn't shed a tear, but I really wanted to.
I got a little watery-eyed.
If that makes sense.
I got a little watery-eyed. It takes a lot for me to cry during a movie. Like,
yeah. But like this, I had a smile. I was happy. I was like
yeah.
this is great. And I didn't want to cry. I didn't want to wet my little damp and beautiful face.
Also, there might have been a dog in the theater, and we didn't get to see it.
We didn't get to pet it or anything.
We didn't get to pet it. We heard him. We heard him scratching.
And he was wagging his tail a lot.
And he was just gone.
But we'll punch a kid in the face if they talk.
Fuck that kid.
In the back.
No, but I got nothing else to say.
Yeah.
I'm between a 4.5 and a 5 on this. Like, I really like this movie. Yes, it's probably because of where I am at my life. I'm willing to admit that, but you know, that's the beauty of film. Sometimes you watch a movie just at the right point, and it becomes very special to you. So, I think I'm gonna give it a 5, maybe. I don't have any problems with it.
I don't have any problems with it, and I don't know if I want to give it a 5 or not. But I mean, it's such a good fucking movie that it kind of just deserves it, honestly.
Yeah.
I can't hold my poop. I think I want to give it a 5 too.
No, I was gonna say, if you give it a 4.5, you don't love your nephew. So.
That's true. That little bastard.
Yeah, so go check it out. What is it?
They were riding each other's asses there.
Yeah, there's some road rage going on.
Anyway, definitely
check it out.
Check
it out in theaters if you can. I'm sure it'll be on streaming somewhere. But support theaters if you can.
100%. If you can even find it. There was one theater around us that was showing. Well, maybe not one theater, but one Regal theater.
It's playing at the Colonial as well. It's more. It's just we get free tickets here. We don't get free tickets at the Colonial.
And we have to pay for parking.
We have to pay for parking, but not here.
Not here.
Bye.